return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Trayvon Merrick up to make the tackle.
4 yards.
It is 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Here's Penix. And he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 9. Here's a carry for Dowdle.
Tackled at the 27-yard line.
Ready.
It's 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Ready.
They'll run with Dowdle. And he is going to have a Panthers first down. He'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
First down.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Charlotte after this.
Double.
1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. Not much happening there. Just a short game.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Ready.
Throwing is Young. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break.
Set. Blue 45. White. Black shot. Hut.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Moore going in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Penix.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
On 2nd down, Penix. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
It's 3rd
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Penix on third down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The Panthers will take their first timeout. Clock is stopped with 34 seconds to go until the break. So on fourth down, the Falcons bring on Bradley Pinion to punt. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line.
Ready. Here we go, set. Set.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Yellow. Here we ready.
Young to throw on first down. Going up top. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Ready up.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
30, slide blue. Let's ready.
Here's Young to throw. Moving left. Now he takes off. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
Here's Ryan Fitzgerald to try the field goal. This will be a 48-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Here comes Tompkins on the return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. On first down, it's Penix. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think that's the sign of a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's already got 2 picks on the day. Certainly doesn't want to throw a third, so good decision. Just throw it away.
On second down, here's Penix. He's got it in the hands of Elijah Moore. Inside the 30. And he He's going to be brought down inside the 15. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 67 yards.
A 67-yard gain.
Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. They run over center with Robinson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Another run here for Robinson. And he'll take this one in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Spencer Schrader now on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons are able to edge a bit closer.
Panthers 23, Falcons 10. Bradley Kenyon set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35.
35-yard line.
Let's go. Back.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. The catch made by McMillan. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Set. Ready.
On the bootleg, it's Young. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. The rookie from Georgia, Jalen Walker, working his way in to record the very first sack of his NFL career.
Here we go. Here we set.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 31, here comes a 2nd and a yard.
Let's go. At the 60. At the 60. Go.
They'll go again with Robinson. And I don't think he got there wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now you're looking at 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
It's Penix. On target to Moore. Give him 14 on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, sack.
Pitts is the man in motion. They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 3. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
They'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, here is Penix.
And a good because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him.
On 3rd down, Penix. Down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 21 yards.
A pickup of 21 on that connection. 1st down, Atlanta.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Mooney in motion. 1st carry for James Conner. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 5.
Set up. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
They'll begin the 4th by giving it to Robinson. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Could have depended on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown. and instead the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Young will have the first down, able to slide to avoid the contact at the end of the play.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
To the ground, a first down run. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take him down for a loss.
And he is out of bounds at the 45. They get 12 yards on that pass. It's a Carolina first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock, and without a stop.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. Here comes 3rd and 6. Out of the shotgun, Young. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On now is the punt team for the Panthers, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Moore going in motion. We're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a first down. He's forced out just shy of the mark.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 30-yard line.
Second and inches. And here comes Robinson on a toss to the right. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
On 3rd and 1, here's Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson, and he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down to the backfield on 3rd and short.
It's 4th down.
They're going on 4th down, and for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Merritt. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Result of the play.
Just really a disappointing performance. I'm a little surprised, Mike, that he continues to put the ball in danger this often. I mean, to make a couple mistakes early on, that happens, but at some point you got to make a correction, and until he does, this defense just continues to make him pay.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
Here's a toss as they look to run. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Panther first down.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Set, ready. Ready.
They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chain.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
He's brought down back at the 16-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Dad. Mike, what are you doing?
Okay, ready? Set.
Now Dowdle. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down at the loss on the play.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Come on, hut, hut.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked up by the rookie from Notre Dame.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
19, Charger, 79 Broncos. 65 Jets, go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And the pressure's too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So instead of playing safe, the defense brings the heat, bring the quarterback down, and they'll walk off the field with 2 points.
In this situation, Mike, as an offense, you have to be prepared for the blitz. You know the defense smells blood. They want to come get you in the end zone and get 2 points. And that's exactly what they were able to do.
So after that safety, it is a free kick, and that comes from the 20. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Hut.
The drive will start on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Here we go. Ready.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. 18 yards on the connection. It's a Carolina first down.
Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's set.
They'll give on the ground, and they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Ready,
First and
ready.
10 at the 28-yard line.
Ready, ready. Black, 95. Hut, hut.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one. Here's 2nd and 9.
Set, hut.
On the ground, it's Dowdle. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. But things are pretty much spoken for.
It's third.
Now the Falcons will use their third final timeout.
Here we go.
And the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go.
Set, go.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners. As we say, so long from Uptown Charlotte.